Hello everyone, my name is Killa Chicken and I am back with another review. Today I'll be reviewing the brand new Illager Raid. This is set number 21160, ages 8 and up. It has 562 pieces and retails for $59.99 in the US. The box art is pretty fresh. It's new for 2020 and it's got like the sky up here. You've even got like some lines here to separate the sky from the set, and then you've even got like little blocks of dirt here at like a weird angle. And then you've also got a pig, so that's interesting. But as you can see, it's like a sandy village with a little bit of acacia biome over here, or I don't know if that's the biome, but an acacia tree. And then of course you have all of the Illagers raiding this village, and I'm pretty excited to actually build this and everything. Unlike usual, you got the people up at the top. You got a cat, pig, villager. Kai, for the first time, they've like crossed over a different theme with Minecraft, which is pretty funny. Like, they specifically put down Kai from Ninjago right here. And then you have two Illagers. And for anybody who's wondering, this is a Pillager, this is an Evoker, this is a Vindicator, and all together they're Illagers. So I know I got confused when I saw Illager, but after some research I figured that out. Anyway, on the back you see some more angles of the set, a different like rearrangement of it, and just some of the play features and such, some of the things that you can do with the set. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and head into the actual set. Here's the instruction book. You got the QR code. You get the digital version in the Lego Life app. At the back you got the piece count, and with all the numbers and everything. You got the ads for the older sets, you got ads for the newer sets, and then you got a Minecraft ad. I think that's what that is, but yeah, it's kind of unclear. And then you got a Lego Life ad. So yeah, that's it. Here's the set all built up. Let's take a quick look at each one of the minifigures. First up, we have the Kai minifigure, and he's got a diamond sword as his accessory. The printing looks really good on the face. He's got a darker red headpiece. And at first I thought those big black things were his eyebrows, but then I realized, oh, it's actually a headband, and that little golden printing is like his symbol or whatever. And his torso printing looks pretty good, kind of a Minecraft version of what you actually see on the Kai minifigure. I thought it was just really cool how they actually gave him the yellow skin. It's Ninjago. It's just so funny to see that in a Minecraft set. Then on the back, he's got some more nice printing with the metallic gold, and just some more texture on the back. And it's a really nice little Minecraft minifigure. Next up, we have a cat. They didn't specify what kind of cat, but it is a cat. And it's basically the same build that we've gotten before. And it's just got some new colors with a white head piece with some nice printing there on the front. And then you've got just a variation of colors for the back. And then just a very simple little tail right here. So yeah, it's just a cat. And then there's a pig, which we have not gotten enough of these guys, that's for sure. Like, another one is just so perfect. And wait a second, is that his face printing is definitely new? I believe that's a new face print. Tell me that's not a new face print. I believe there's something different going on with the nose. But yeah, it's just a pig. He's got his nice pink color and some nice face printing with that cool head mold that they use for like every animal. Next up, we have a villager, and he now has a different color torso, but it's the same body mold, which works really well with the kind of crossed arms. He's also got some really good printing on his arms, which just looks really good because it's at like an angle, so that must have been kind of tough to do. We've also got the printing on the top and on the bottom, and then he's also got green legs in the short. He's got short legs, so it makes it look like the robe is covering the rest of his legs. And we have another villager with, again, the tan robe, but I think he's supposed to be a librarian because he has like that kind of purple secondary robe. And I also noticed that they changed the face print a little bit. They deducted like the forehead texture printing that they had up there, which I think gave it a little bit more flair, and I think that was a bad decision that they made. So I don't know what they were thinking there. Next, we have a Vindicator. That is his name, if you were wondering. And he's got an iron axe, which looks pretty good. We don't normally get those. And he's got some nice torso printing on this kind of dark brown torso piece. And yeah, you got the metallic little buttons down there, it looks like. He's also got navy blue pants, and his face printing looks pretty good. Of course, it is just lacking a little bit of texture. It's kind of simplified and not too detailed, but hey, it's whatever. It's the same mold as the villager, and I think, of course, it works pretty well, and there's a little bit of printing on the back as well. And last but not least, we have a Pillager, which looks phenomenal. He's got this amazing new crossbow mold, which just is, it just looks great. It's awesome. I don't know what else to say about it. It just looks really good, and it's just a really nice piece to get in this set. I believe this is a captain of the Pillagers because he has the Pillager banner. And again, he's got the same face print that the Vindicator had. He's got black pants and a maroon colored shirt with some nice printing on the front and a little metallic belt buckle down there. The banner is connected to the Pillager via this neck attachment piece, and then you just have this clip on the back with the banner up there, and it's a pretty nice looking print. And he does have a little bit of printing on the back. So as far as the builds go, essentially there are 3 main parts to the actual village, and then you've got the Ravinder over here. And the 3 parts of the village are actually connected by the 2 of these brand new double jumper plates, which they're like a 2x4 jumper with 2 studs on it, which is pretty cool. I think you get these parts in like every single one of the sets so far. So they separate like that, and then you've got the 3 different parts. So I guess we'll start with this little farming section over here. A lot of this around here is probably made of the sandstone. As you can tell, this is probably made of like a sandstone like stair piece at an angle, which I think looks pretty good. And then if you didn't notice already, the middle here is the water, and it's actually a new technique. It's got a white piece underneath it, and then those little 1x2s stacked on top of it, so it gives a nice kind of light color, as well as giving the depth of the water, how it's kind of a little bit shorter than the actual dirt blocks. As far as the vegetation, there's some carrots here that aren't fully grown. You've got, I'm not even sure what that is. It's either beetroot or the carrots. And then you've got beetroot here. And then over here you've got some wheat and some unripe wheat. And then some wheat that hasn't even started to grow yet. By the dark orange color here, it's probably supposed to be that one biome with all the clay mountains or whatever. I'm not even sure what it's called. But then you've got a box here with carrots in it. Is that even a thing? I don't think they have boxes in Minecraft. I know they have barrels, but not boxes. But yeah, you have 2 fully grown carrots in there. Next, we have this little trading post, and as you can see over here in the corner, you've got another one of those double jumpers, as well as over here. But as far as this little trading section, you've got kind of I don't know if these are birch posts or like sandstone posts. I'm not exactly sure, but right here they've got an acacia tree for the first time, and that's like definitely what I thought it was going to look like, with basically the dark bluish gray, and then you've got the dark orange as the actual kind of inside of the wood, and then on the top you just got some kind of simple builds for the leaves. Over here you've got a torch on top of a block of acacia wood, and then I think that's supposed to be a cactus inside of a plant. Not exactly sure. It's been a while since I played Minecraft, so I don't know if that's even possible. But yeah, you've got a chest here with a fish, probably a clownfish or salmon. I'm not exactly sure. And then you've got a bow here for your minifigures. You've also got a couple of emeralds and some diamonds in there. You got a block of hay over there, and then I think these are some sort of aquatic blocks that you probably find in guardian temples, but I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, essentially you're supposed to have a villager over here trading his stuff. And in case you missed it, there is actually a little golden bell under here, and you know how these work. If you hit it, it goes ding dong ding dong ding dong 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 ding, and they're kind of annoying. And I think they ring whenever raids happen, so that's probably why that's there, because you know it's the Illager raid, what this set is called. But yeah, that's basically it for this little piece. There's a little bit of water over here, and a darker color for the grass. And I forgot to mention, there is this little weapons stand, which is actually made of birch wood, so it's pretty cool because you get like a tan colored head. And yeah, it's the first time we've ever gotten that. You get a whole set of diamond armor except for the diamond pants. And here you have a little villager house. I'm pretty sure on the top here those are supposed to be acacia planks, since there was an acacia tree over there. In the windows you can see there's some more of those, I believe, cacti in pots. And then you've got an acacia door here. You've even got some like kind of lime colored dyed wool there, which is pretty good. That's supposed to be like carpet. You got a dead plant over here, a nice looking window. Again, I think that's supposed to be like sandstone columns or something. And then on the back, you got kind of a double window. And then another window on the side. Top pops off just like so, with an attachment of 3 jumper plates. And then on the inside, it looks like you've got a sky blue colored bed for the first time. That's new to this set. And then I think this is the librarian's house because there's a bookshelf right there. Of course, that's just me guessing. I mean, any villager could like to read books, but I don't know, probably being specific. And then you have a crafting table right there. And then the newer version of the furnace, where you've got one side lit up and then the other side not lit up. And like I said before, you got some dyed wool in there for the carpet. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the buildings and such. Let's go to the last part, which is the Ravinder. And here is the beautifully made Ravinder. He looks phenomenal. I always thought it was hilarious how he literally has like a villager looking head with a big nose and the eyebrows. And on the back, he's got the dark orange color for pretty sure it's supposed to be representing a saddle. And then his legs are all the same build. They're actually static, just so you know. You can't move those. They're kind of stuck because of these kind of side connector pieces, which is kind of too bad. It'd be nice to get some posing out of this guy. But I believe most of the torso build was kind of taken up by this awesome headbutting feature where you can put like a guy in front of him, and then you can put a guy in front of him, and then you've got a switch on the back, and you can go, yeah! And that's fun to do, I guess. His mouth even opens whenever you do it. It's really funny. Yeah! I mean, it's seriously one of the best features ever. They literally use a rubber band so that when you press his head out, it snaps back because the rubber band is pulling it. You can even see his neck when it comes out. It's kind of weird looking. But anyway, it's really fun. You can just go, ah! Ah! Alright, now for Kill a Chicken opinion. The part of the video where I give you my personal opinion. Duh. Anyway, I really like the set. It's, as far as priced apart, you get like almost 600 pieces for $60. Not to mention you get like 4 exclusive minifigures. I don't know how long the Vindicator is going to stay exclusive. They might make like a Woodland Mansion set, hopefully, and that would mean there'd have to be like a bunch of these guys. So he's probably not going to stay exclusive for too long, but the villagers and the Kai minifigure, those guys are exclusive, and you get him in a relatively cheap set. I really like the look of it. I love the acacia wood. You don't really get a lot of that very often, but in this set you got quite a bit, so that was pretty great. I did notice something as far as the builds. It seemed like they're very kind of flat. Like, they're built on base plates. The previous sets were normally built like with 2x2s on the bottom so that you could like connect them together with a 2x4 underneath them, and it was a great way to combine the sets. But now they're being held together by these 2x4 double jumper plates, and those are new pieces so that you don't have a lot of these, so it's hard to connect your other sets to these sets. So it just seems like the connectability of the sets are being kind of hindered because of how kind of flat the sets are. But I would have liked if there were 2 Vindicators, because normally when you introduce a new minifigure, you want to have multiple of them, because I don't know, it's just a good thing to do. But instead we got a pig. We got a pig and a cat. I would have liked a different, another minifigure instead of the animals, because I'm not a very big animal guy. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But it's a really good set. I also like the Kai minifigure. To see a different theme and a different theme is pretty fun. So yeah, I think you guys should totally get this set. It's really worth it. I love the minifigures. There's just a couple things I probably would have changed. So yeah, but before we head out to the end of the video, I'm just going to let the Ravinder sum up how I feel about this set, because he's the best at doing that. Ah! Yes! Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you are subscribed, hit the bell icon so you can get some solid notifications every time I post some videos. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, and Happy New Year.